Hi, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Hannah Martin, and I'm extremely honored to be standing here and being the first to congratulate all of the members of North Andover High School's class of 2023. We have not had the easiest 4 years, but I'm proud of each and every one of you for all of your accomplishments, and I look forward to seeing all that you do in the future. I would like to take a few moments to thank some people that made my high school experience memorable. First and foremost, thank you to my fellow class officers, Leo Nakami, Cole Giles, and Jacob Nevins, who all worked tirelessly to make our class successful. To our class representatives, Julia Lane, Lizzie Nicolopoulos, Colby Muse, and Fallon Hurley, thank you for your dedication and creativity that only amplified our ability to make incredible things happen. I would also like to give a special shout out to Finn Murphy and Sienna DeSalvo, who pitched in tremendously at our events this year. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish all that we did. Thank you to our class advisors, Ms. Perry and Mr. Pizzo, for all of the hours they put into us and our ambitions. And for supporting the steps the four of us took to make the most of this year. Thank you to our principal, Mr. Jackson, and our assistant principals, Mr. Young and Ms. Grantham, for all of their support these past 4 years. Thank you to all of the administration, janitorial staff, teachers, cafeteria workers, guidance counselors, athletic directors, and coaches that have impacted all of our lives and have provided us with wisdom and memories that we will cherish forever. North Andover has provided a home for many of us, which is what makes this goodbye especially hard. I would finally like to thank each and every one of my friends and family members that have been there for me for all 4 years and beyond. For you, I am eternally grateful and could not feel more lucky to have you all by my side. To my parents and my siblings, Emma and Trey, you have helped shape me into the person I am today, and I love you all so much for it. I could go on and on about all of the important people in my life, but there are too many to show gratitude to. I encourage each and every one of you, before you move on into the next chapter of your story, to let people know that you appreciate them and love them for being in your lives. When I look back on everything that has happened this year, all I can do is smile. I vividly remember at the beginning of our school year, I was in shock that it was my first day of high school, and that soon I would be standing up on stage talking to all of you. I didn't want to rush a single moment of it, so I made it my mission to make the most of this last year in North Andover. Not only was it a personal goal, but it was something I envisioned for the whole class. When talking to my friends, Leo, Finn, and Sienna, we all agreed to make this year epic. We were running the show now, and we weren't going to let anyone stop us. This all started with the homecoming dance, which hadn't been held at the high school in many years. We worked tirelessly to promote the event, as well as the Spirit Week leading up to it, and as a result, we sold 936 tickets, which is over 2/3 of the school's population. It was amazing, and I was so proud of all that we had accomplished, but we weren't stopping there. We put on a junior and senior winter formal, held several successful fundraisers, and just finished up a fantastic senior week. School spirit was strong all year, and NAS fans showed up in masses to support our sports teams, band events, concerts, and performances all year long. We truly made this year memorable, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Someday, when I look back on my high school years, I won't remember the lost years from COVID. I'll remember senior year and the memories that came from it. The unfortunate part of this is that I wish I had lived my entire high school life feeling like this. Granted, our first years of high school were anything but normal. But every day leading up to today, I have been so aware of the fact that everything was happening for the last time. However, I got so caught up in this that I took advantage of the time I had at North Andover High School. Now, for years, my family and I watched a show called The Goldbergs. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about, but it was about a family growing up in the 80s. My siblings and I love it because it's hilarious, but my parents love it because they get to live vicariously through the characters and listen to all the good music again. Nonetheless, each episode offers little life lessons that we talk about often in our house. In one episode, they reference the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There's a famous quote, which you may be familiar with, that reminds me of my senior year. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around for a while, you could miss it. I've been thinking about this quote a lot lately, and it's finally stuck with me. For years, I've been so focused on the fear of growing up. At the start of each school year, I would think about how I was 1 year closer to college, and that time was going by too quickly. But the truth is that I was the one wasting my time by thinking of those things. The future is inevitable, and I was so fixated on the idea of it that before I knew it, I was a senior. I was applying to college. I was leading a sports team instead of looking up to my captains. Now I was the captain. Once I realized all of this and started taking advantage of each opportunity, I had one of the best years of my life at North Andover. I encourage all of you to take advantage of the time you have here this summer, as well as whatever you decide to do next in life. Whether that is four-year college, community college, a gap year, the workforce, or military service, savor every moment of it. High school is only the beginning, and I hope that one thing everyone can take away from my speech is that the future will always come, but don't let that stop you from living in the moment. Be where your feet are, and life will become so much more enjoyable. This goodbye is extremely hard for me because if you haven't figured it out already, I don't like change. I love the comfort that is familiarity, but the truth is that each passing day has brought me closer to one of the biggest changes of my life, college. I know there are several teachers here tonight that can attest to this, considering every time I've seen them in school, I've whined about leaving them and my classmates and heading into new territory. This year has brought many changes to my life, and most of the time, I really don't like it. However, one of my teachers, Miss Gravel, has been there for me and given me a lot of advice, which I would like to share with you tonight. Just like the future, change is inevitable, and the only thing we can control is how we react to what is thrown at us. It is impossible to grow if we stay within the boundaries of our comfort zone. So when big changes like college happen, they are often the times we learn the most about ourselves. It may sound cheesy, but we grow through what we go through, and although it may be uncomfortable and scary at times, it is what causes the best things to happen. So even though all of us are facing many changes in the coming months, don't let anything stop you from doing what you are passionate about. I know that each and every one of you are capable of achieving great things, but it won't always be easy. Don't let anything hold you back, because I promise you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. I want to leave you with one last quote that has changed my perspective on many things. Nothing worth having in life is ever easy. I encourage all of you to do what makes you happy, and don't let change or any obstacle prevent you from doing the things that will fulfill your life. Congratulations to you all. There are not enough words to express how proud I am, and excited to see all of the things that you achieve. With much love, thank you, class of 2023.
Good evening to all teachers, parents, friends, and everyone else gathered in the crowd today to witness this momentous occasion. Most importantly, good evening to my fellow graduates of the class of 2023. My name is Jenny Bartlett, and I am honored to be speaking to you all as salutatorian this year. I'll make sure to keep this nice and short because I know that no one wants to listen to a long speech, and honestly, I am terrified up here right now. I would like to start off by thanking some of the people who made it possible for me to be speaking here today. Thank you to my teachers for helping me accomplish my goals and teaching me that anything is possible. Thank you to my friends for always being there for me and for making me laugh when I needed it most. And a huge thank you to my family. To my parents for pushing me to reach my fullest potential and for always believing in me. And to my sister Audrey for being my biggest role model and best friend for the past 18 years. My last thank you goes to my classmates. I have loved these past 4 years at NAS with you, and I'm so proud of each and every one of us for making it to graduation. It seriously is such an incredible accomplishment. It's hard to believe that high school is over, though. Wasn't it just yesterday that we were freshmen sitting in the auditorium on the first day of school? The student ambassador leaders were talking about how fast high school goes and to cherish every moment. Of course, as a silly freshman, I didn't believe them. Now, having reached the end, I wish time would have gone slower. This end is making me realize how much I dislike the idea of the last time. The concept of something being a last time means that it's ending, and I've always struggled with that. My friends witnessed my difficulty dealing with last times on the last day of school. I was constantly saying things like, "This is my last time touching this locker," even though I had never touched it before. The goodbye is always difficult for me, no matter what it is. It was hard having my last track practice because I knew that I would never get to be a part of the North Andover track team ever again. Most of all, I will miss the practices, lying on the turf and tanning. My dedication to track is clearly very evident. But in all seriousness, accepting that something is over is heartbreaking for me. Once it ends, I always wish I could go back and do it one more time. We have had so many big and small last times together. We already had our last time pulling into the parking lot, our last time walking up Main Street, our last school bell, and our last day of classes. The 5th grade clap out a long time ago, and the 8th grade boat cruise. The last football game under the lights, the last spirit week, and the last time sitting in the cafeteria laughing with our friends. All the athletes have had their last game, match, or meet. Chorus and band students have had their last performance. The last play has happened, last club meeting, and the last robotics tournament. We took most of those things for granted. I would often wish for the clock to move faster, counted down the minutes until each day was over. But now, all I want to do is go back and sit in those classrooms. I'm sad that this is the last time that some of us will be together. This is our last time sitting in the gym. By far, my hardest last time is right now. We have made it to one of the most important days of our lifetime, but now that means that it is time to say goodbye. It's officially our last time being high schoolers. In a few minutes, we will graduate and go on to the next chapter of our lives. This last time is now upon us. I have come to learn the complexity of this seemingly simple word, last. A last time was always something I've dreaded, but I've realized the good in it as well. The struggle to say goodbye to high school shows how meaningful and important it was. We have had so many experiences as a class. From our first official dress-up homecoming dance to beating the staff in the basketball game this year to the senior sunrise. The last time serves as a thank you to all the memories. In the wise words of Winnie the Pooh, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? We need to appreciate that the amazing moments are what is making the goodbye so difficult. Though something is ending, it will always be a part of us. The memories and experiences have shaped who we are today and helped us get to this moment. We may have had our last English class of high school, but we have learned lessons and formed bonds that we will never forget. A last basketball practice doesn't erase the immense joy of winning a game or the fun shared at a pasta party. These last times can be difficult, but they are not powerful enough to make all the other memories disappear. Before I close, I would like to leave you with one final thought. This small word, last, serves as an ending and a beginning. A last time allows us to have our first time of something else. Graduation is the perfect example of this. If I never had my last day of school at Kittredge, I never would have made some of my closest friends in middle school. If I never had my last day of middle school, I never would have learned so much from my classes in high school. I wouldn't have grown as a person if I didn't have these last times. We are all about to experience this on a larger scale. As illustrated by the word commencement, this ceremony marks an end and a beginning. Today may be the last day of high school, but the first day of the rest of our lives. Whether you're going on to college, working, taking a gap year, going into the military, or any other course in life, you would not be able to do that without this last time right now. This goodbye enables us to start a new journey and develop on our next path. Without these last times, we wouldn't be able to have our first times. So here's to celebrating many more firsts. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Ooh, that's really loud. If you don't know me, I'm Leo Nakami. A few months ago, in my 6th period yoga class, we watched a documentary called In Pursuit of Silence. It explores the concept of silence across various cultures around the world. One form of silence they covered was John Cage's 433, a 3-movement musical composition wrote in 1952. The piece is really just 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. When it was first performed in a concert hall near Woodstock, New York, it was met with deep criticism. Upon the concert's end, one artist said, "Good people of Woodstock, let's drive these people out of town." Despite its poor immediate reception, 433 has been performed across the globe in renowned spaces such as Carnegie Hall. However, the beauty of Cage's piece is that it can be performed anywhere. As such, after we watched the documentary, Miss Perry set a timer for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, and we sat in silence. No phones, no Chromebooks, no homework. About halfway through, the bell signaled lunch and interrupted the silent symphony that had seeped into the classroom. I realize that silence is hard to come by. Our lives are teeming with noise, with change and busy schedules constantly keeping us from acknowledging the internal noise that resides in our heads. It takes effort to carve out time for silence, so when we encounter it by chance, we should be appreciative. I think silence is more than just the absence of sound. In fact, complete silence is physically impossible. Cage wrote 433 after entering a sound isolation chamber, in which he could still hear two distinct frequencies. The higher one was the sound of his nervous system, and the lower was the blood circulating through his body. Silence isn't this absolute nothingness. It's the acknowledgement of the ambient noise that permeates our lives. It's always there, we just don't always notice it. It's when the air conditioner shuts off abruptly, and you realize how quiet the room is. It's the sound of a rainstorm hitting the roof of the auditorium or the gymnasium. It's the moment of resonance between the end of a choir piece and the applause that follows. It's the last 100 meters of a mile, when everyone is cheering you on, but for some reason all you can hear are your spikes slamming into the track and your heart beating in your chest. It's the sound of your car engine humming as you drive to school, which you usually can't hear, but the Bluetooth wouldn't work on your phone, so now you have to listen. It's waking up in the middle of the night and feeling a relief wash over you when you realize you can still sleep another 3 hours until school. It's the stalling of your fingertips on a keyboard as you try to scour your mind for the right word for a text or email. It's Mr. Ellison's 3-minute leaves on a stream meditation he leads before every test. It's the exhausted bliss that occurs when you finally finish the essay or speech you've been up all night writing. In the process of writing the speech, I've had to take a lot of time to sit with myself in silence. In this quiet, I found gratitude. Gratitude for my mom, who despite my naive pleas for independence, still makes my school lunch for me every day. For my dad, who gifted me with stubbornness and a sense of humor. For my brother Henry, who's shown me what true and raw talent looks like. For my brother Edward, who let me borrow a sense of self before I could figure out who I was. For my grandparents, whom I will be visiting a lot more next year in Providence. For my girlfriend Julia, who has helped me grow to be more than the geekish 7th grader I was when she met me. And for her family, who has supported me so much the past 4 years. Gratitude for the other 2/3 of the Tech Hydra, Nick Botari and Elise Neely, who have not only helped lead our student-run tech crew, but also been sincere friends. For Linda Schoonmaker and the Drama Guild, which has gifted me with late-night tech rehearsals, takeout dinners, and many biyahs. For the janitorial staff, and especially Steve Langlois, who have tolerated numerous late coffee houses and play rehearsals. For Hannah Martin, Cole Giles, Jacob Nevins, Finn Murphy, Santa DeSalvo, Lizzie Nicolopoulos, Julia Lane, Colby Muse, and Fallon Hurley, who have dedicated their time to serve our class. For Miss Perry and Mr. Pizzo, who have been devoted and organized class advisors. For Miss Durkin, who has supported my growth as a student and a musician, and for teaching me that music is more than just noise, it's emotion. For Josh Rosa, who's been the star of our coffee houses the past 2 years. Speaking of coffee house, a little promo for our music department. The summer coffee house is 2 weeks away on Thursday, June 15th at 5 p.m. in the courtyard. Please come to support live music in our school and see a lot of talented people perform. All right. I found gratitude for the choir officers, Scarlet and Black, and the concert choir. For Eamon O'Carroll, who could barely convince me to give cross-country a try before my freshman year. For the cross-country and track teams, who have been my second family the past 4 years. For Coach Bill Varney, who helped me develop from a, quote, screen door in a hurricane into some semblance of a runner. For Mr. Delakai, who taught me that English is a lot like running. Even when you think you've crossed the finish line, there is always more work to be done. For Mr. Garenti and Mr. Nugent, for their vision and inspiring me to want to move the needle. For Miss Tracy and Mr. Doolin, who redefined what education means to me. For Mr. Swanson, who didn't just teach me chemistry, but also how to be a leader. For all my teachers over the past 12 years for their support and constantly believing in me, even when I was so against school that my mom had to drag me out of the car to go in 2nd grade. I found gratitude for late-night Richie's runs, early release Wednesdays, and choir competitions. For cross-country pasta parties, Minecraft sessions, and Saturday long runs. For trips to Perfectos and Heavenly, punch buggies, and impromptu home haircuts. For all of my friends over the course of my life, and the entire class of 2023, who have shaped me in ways I cannot explain. Thank you. I know for someone speaking about silence, I talk a lot. I promise I'll shut up in a second. I want to end with an opportunity for all of you to reflect on your own high school experience. Obviously, I've shared a lot of mine, but everyone's experience is completely individual. It's not my place to tell you how to feel. Some of the uncertainty Some of you may be happy, sad, or somewhere in between. Some of you might be scared of the uncertainty that awaits after tonight. Some of you are probably itching to grab your diploma so you can get out of here and never look back. Whatever you're feeling is likely completely different than the person sitting next to you. Despite that, we're all here right now. We're all graduating, and we can all appreciate the silence around us. I'd like to close with a moment of silence to sit with ourselves and consider how much it's taken to get to this point. As Mrs. DeMario has said every morning of our high school career, please take a moment for silent meditation. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone, and good luck. I know we're all going to do amazing things in the future.
Mr. Jackson, school committee, elected officials, faculty and staff, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2023. My name is Dr. Greg Gilligan, the very proud superintendent of the North Andover Public Schools. And to say that these last 4 years have been challenging would probably be the understatement of the year. So this morning I was thinking, why would today be any different for this 153rd graduating class? Well, it wasn't. Mr. Jackson called at 8:17 to say power was out here at North Andover High. He also was sharing the weather forecast of predicted torrential rains, thunderstorms, and pea-sized hail. So just another thing thrown your way. As you prepared across this stage tonight in Crozier Gymnasium, I've been reflecting on your unique experiences and the qualities of this class that have brought you to the stage tonight. I've had the privilege of watching many of you grow up, from eager 5-year-old kindergartners to capable and confident young adults. From the unprecedented gas explosions in 8th grade through the pandemic and other life events, this class has led by example in ways that really exemplifies our raised values. Very few graduating classes have been asked to navigate high school years like the class of 2023. I've been overwhelmed by your grace and determination which you've handled this situation. It speaks to the strength of your families, the strength of your character, and the strength of our future that will be in your hands. I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you in this class, and I'm grateful for the teachers, coaches, advisors, and loved ones who've guided you along the way. 4 years ago, when this class started at, which I would say NAHS, and I've just learned, I don't know how I just learned this in the last week, it's NAS, not NAHS. I didn't even know that was a thing, but NAS. In 22. So when you started here, I couldn't have imagined a high school experience where everything was shut down for a worldwide pandemic, where you'd be in school one day and then all of a sudden your entire world and normal routines are upended, where you had online classes and sporting events and other after-school activities were canceled. Who would have imagined playing games without fans or having a concert choir on Zoom? Despite these challenges, you didn't complain. You kept a positive attitude throughout the pandemic. And I didn't even mention Triple E and no night activities, games, quite a bit. Your example is one that we could all, especially adults, all of us, would be wise to follow. You've taught us that we can persevere in the face of adversity and that a positive attitude can help find solutions to even the most difficult challenges. Graduation represents 13 years of hard work, setbacks and successes, teamwork, learning, self-discovery, and growth. When one chapter in your life comes to an end with a new one just beginning, your situation can be best described by one of my favorite quotes from Winston Churchill, following a series of Allied victories in the fall of 1942. Now, this is not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. So while none of the ends of your beginning have been what you imagined or envisioned, certainly what I didn't envision for you 4 years ago, I'm confident that you'll look back on this day with pride that despite the obstacles thrown your way, you excelled as students, musicians, thespians, artists, scientists, engineers, athletes, and just kind people who've worked to make North Andover a better place. Momentarily, you will receive your North Andover High School diploma. You did this with some help along the way. Please let these influential people in your lives know how much they mean to you, how much they impacted your development, and how much you love them. It's with great pride that I celebrate all of your successes, and I wish the class of 2023 good luck as you head off to college, training programs, the workforce, or to bravely serve in a branch of the United States Armed Forces. You represent what is best about North Andover. Congratulations.
Thank you, Hannah, Jenny, Leo, and Dr. Gilligan, for your impactful words. Good evening, parents, guardians, family, friends, school committee, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2023. My name is Chet Jackson, and this year, I'm the extremely proud principal of North Andover High School. On this very special evening, we're here to celebrate the 153rd graduating class of Johnson High School and North Andover High School. At this time, I'd like to invite the following graduates who are entering any level of military service to please stand and be recognized. Josh Adakwe, Ashton Bishop, Aiden Cook, Brendan Eddy, Will Hennessy, Louis Pimentel, Caleb Rotan, and Aiden Riley. Thank you for your commitment to service for our country. Graduates, I'm once again honored to be able to deliver these remarks in front of your friends and family. Can we please have a round of applause for our outstanding faculty and staff for their work with you over the past 4 years. We would not all be here without their commitment to excellence. The class of 2023 is a very special graduating class to me. As many of you are aware, my daughter Janelle is a member of this graduating class. I am very fortunate to have my wonderful wife Colleen, my 2 sons, and my extended family in attendance tonight to celebrate this joyous occasion. It's not lost on me that it cannot be easy to be the daughter or son of the high school principal. I couldn't be more proud of how Janelle has navigated these past 4 years of her high school career. I just hope that I've dodged her enough in the hallway and avoided her enough at lunch duty to not get in the way of her high school experience. But I digress. My remarks are not meant to focus on one person or myself. They are meant to be geared toward all the graduates. You've all had such a unique experience throughout your 4 years. I'd like to center my message tonight to the graduates on a skill that is very important as you proceed in all aspects of your life, the skill of reflection. By reflection, I mean to have the capacity to pause, think critically, either alone or with others, about the effectiveness of a specific period of time within your life and to share the successes or make improvements as you learn. Having the ability to reflect and grow is a skill that all your colleges or job employers will look for in a successful candidate. Graduation is always a nice time to reflect on where you are in any specific area. To help with reflecting, I'm going to share with you my key talking points from the first day of your high school journey back on September 3rd, 2019. A journey that concludes today, 1 day shy of 3 years and 9 months. You all have a lot to be proud of as you've had to be willing to adapt throughout your high school career. Your class has juggled 3 different assistant principals. Yes, that includes the very brief tenure of Mr. Nacito and the appointment of Mrs. Grantham. You also had to overcome the rumor that you were going to be one of the most difficult classes to come through NAHS. I don't know what happened at NAMS, but to put it mildly, the word on the street at 8th grade move-up day was that your class was going to be one of the toughest classes for our administration and staff. However, we get feedback every year on the specific makeup of classes, to which I always state that high school is a time for a fresh start. There is so much that happens academically, physically, and emotionally between the ages of 14 and 18. We can never say it enough. Students need time to mature and to grow into young adults. And that is exactly what the class of 2023 has done. On opening day, September 3rd, 2019, I made some opening remarks to set the stage for your high school career, to share what I believe would guide you to grow and succeed during the next 4 years. I'm not sure you all have my points memorized, correct? No, me neither. I did keep some notes from my talking points, though. I'd like you to take some time tonight, or even in the upcoming months, to reflect and assess for yourself how your actions matched what I tried to define as a roadmap to your high school success back in 2019. Here are the 5 points. First, bring your best self to school each day. I hope that you will experience great joy and make positive and authentic connections with your classmates and teachers. All very important, but it looks like I combined 3 into 1 there to reduce the number of my overall points. I can certainly get better at that too. I'll make note. Point is, did you give it your best you had each day? Did you have fun at points of your high school career? Did you make authentic and positive connections with a staff member or staff members or your peers? Second, please get involved with NHS. Our school has a lot to offer with several clubs, activities, and sports. This is your time to take control of your lives and try new things. Did you try something new? If so, how did it work out? Were you able to try something new again? Third, if you are not having the best of days, our teachers, counselors, support staff, and administration are all here for you to support your learning and development. We all have days that aren't great. Were you able to seek out support? Are you able to do so now? Fourth, we as a school, want to support you in becoming independent learners. It's our job to make connections with all of you and to provide you with an emotionally safe environment to learn. We want you to utilize all the necessary learning strategies and regularly attempt new tasks to achieve high standards. We want you to be prepared for life after NAHS. I'm sure there's some nervousness, but do you feel prepared? Do you feel like you have some strategies? My final point back in 2019 is something I repeat regularly. My advice to all of you is to focus on the things you can control and to be a positive person. Control your attendance, be to class on time, and come to school every day. When that warning bell rings, we get to the end of lunch, please get up and move on to class. Absences and tardies will make life difficult and reduce your learning opportunities. How did this develop for you throughout 4 years? Were you good until you hit that senior year? Is timeliness a priority to you? I am certainly no genius. Those were all put together based on reflections from 43 plus years of life experience and 20 years of experience in education at that time. Please take time to reflect on your experience and to collaborate with others as you continue throughout your life. Graduates, following a fun and safe senior week, thousands of dollars of scholarships, and many awards, I couldn't be more proud of a graduating class than I am of the class of 2023. Thank you all for listening. Best of luck with all your future goals and dreams. At this time, I'm honored to present to the community of North Andover the 153rd graduating class in Johnson High School in North Andover High School history, the class of 2023.
Nadine Abdad. Greta Rose Aborjali. Dia Ackerman Valala. Joshua Teta Adoke. Caleb Anoeta Agbor. Daniel Augusto. Ryan Adyad. Mohammed Ahmad Al-Rashideh. Jan Marcos Alicea Rivera. James Paul Allard. Karem Altonlich. Benjamin Prescott Arakelian. William Wallace Arms. Joseph Ash. Maya Ash. Hassan Hussein Babso. Jordani Baez. Grace Elizabeth Ballantyne. Laurel Marie Ballantyne. Gina Marie Patricia Ballo. Ava Natalie Barbado. Ariel Kaylin Barnum. Marielle Hope Barrios. Jennifer Lucy Bartlett. Adam Battagini. Dominic Michael Beck. Jed Mehdi Balsani. Bridget Bernard. Nehal Barad. Braden George Bethel. Tucker Harris Bixler. Divine Boise. Grace Ellen Birchall. Anna Teodoro Berlino. Ashton Carl Bishop. Alexandra Brooke Blades. Jonathan Eric Bosco. Nicholas Christopher Botari. Amin Ali Budasan. Aiden Christopher Bradbury. Andrew Paul Blumel Buchanan. Cassidy Rose Buelo. Christopher Scott Bullock. Caitlin Elizabeth Bush. Colby John Carbone. Connor James Chase. Amberly Rose Shafalo. Maximus Paul Cho. Maggie Elizabeth Clark. Justin Walter Clooney. Ashley Shaylin Collins. Ryan Michael Collins. Kalen Michael Conklin. Ryan Thomas Connolly. Mark Christopher Conrad. Aiden Riley Cook. Charles David Cox. Lily Margaret Crane. Logan Chanel Crane. Maya Ann Deloya. Bridget Ellen DeMonaco. Grace Margaret DeRocha. Luke Owen Davies. Megan Catherine D. Carmen Annabel de Jesus. Ariana Isabel de Lima. Jake Thomas Robert Denny. Jack Ryland Desmond. Jalen Catherine DeRochers. Samuel Joseph DeBias. Kayla Paige DiNapoli. Madison Taylor DiNapoli. Sienna Gabrielle DeSalvo. Cassandra Margaret Doherty. Kiana Marie Dominguez. Sydney Ann Donaldson. Finn Charles Donnelly. Katie Luna Dorsey.
Nizar Dufir. Eric William Dow. Caitlin Claire Driscoll. Darian Alexander Duarte. Peyton Jane Dwyer. Brendan Robert Eddy. Rafa El Rai. Mohammed El Bakali. Nora Kelly El Khadiji. Derek Leon Elsley. Margaret Mulligan Fallon. Elizabeth Joanne Mary Faulkner. Nora Elizabeth Fay. Tyler Matthew Fay. James Michael Federico. Anthony Joseph Fernando Ferrario. Brian Patrick Ferrulo. Caitlin Joyce Finn. Adam Michael Finnemore. Shane Michael Fitzgerald. Catherine Ann Fitzgibbons. Michael Jose Fidelius. Brendan Edmundo Garcia. Javier Garcia. Kyle Michael Gelinas. Casey Lauren Goland. Samuel Kojima Goldman. Zachary Charles Goldman. Isabella Gonzalez. Emily Elizabeth Goodwin. Keenan James Goslin. Riley Page Grande. Shorn. Ian Walter Hawley. Jack Liam Hawley. Will James Hennessy. William Evan Henschel. Elisa Harold. Margaret Kathleen Heron. Suhani Halla. Skylar Elise Holland. Liliana K. Hodzinski. Max Howard. Fallon Callaghy Hurley. Ava Rose Iannicello. Maxwell Elgosa Igbanosa. Brianna Paige Iglesias. Virginia Marie Ingram. Janelle Priscilla Jackson. Nathan Bruce Michael Jacks. Tanae Jane. Joseph Gabriel Karkash. Grace Elizabeth Casabula. Ava Marie Keamy. Christian J. Kelly. Brooklyn Eve Kennedy. Ariana Marie Cocknejad. Georgia Kirk. Annie Lacombe. Jordan Alice Lamphiere. Julia Elizabeth Lane. Ian Martin La Rochelle. Ainsley Joelle Lawton. Ashley Catherine Lazobrito. Zoe J. Levin. Davin John Lichardi. Anna Laura Resende Lima. Jake Lins. Ross Laciato. Nolan Michael Locht. Raylease Onelzi Lopez Hilario Mercedes. Bradley Antonio Lopez Avila. Carrie Lorsey.
Kyle John Losco. Anna Rose Lucarini. Jessica Marie Mangiamelli. Cole Allen Manning. Eric James Manning. Albert Peter Manzi. John Christopher Ryan Marcotte. Anakia Monique Kilpatrick Marshall. Tyler Peter Mon. Elizabeth Jean McCabe. Francis Joseph McCabe. Paige Irene McDonald. Kevin Michael McElhenney. Karen Elizabeth McElroy. Kiara Louise McGinnis. Andrew James McGoldrick. Ariel Mejia. Destiny Alice Mejia Cedeno. Alexander Samuel Miller. Hirian Mitesh Modi. Alexander Dimitrov Moev. Caitlin Ann Moran. Ava Carmela Morton. Connor Maury. Kara Marie Muldoon. Finn Brian Murphy. John Patrick Murphy. Julia Jane Murphy. Colby Jefferson Muse. Shelby Sue Nasser. Serena Ann Nastasia. Elise Anella Grace Neely. Christopher Lawrence Nevins. Lindsay Ann Nyman. Jimmy Nugent. Maxwell Blair Nichols. Elizabeth Anna Nicolopoulos. Maggie Frances Nugent. Oh. Letitia Adao Oliveira. Bianca Isabella Orlando. Hilma Ortega. Juliana Milagro Ortega. Anastasios John Pagiatakis. Kaylee Maureen Palladino. Taylor Grace Parsons. Emma Kate Palmisano. Cameron Michael Partridge. Keith Sanjay Patel. Yash Rohit Kumar Patel. Marianne Pena. Maya Haley Perchuk. Kenny Oscar Perez. Maria Jose Perez. Josephine Vanessa Perez Baltodano. Tyler Peralt. Drew Nicole Perry. Simon Vaughn Peterson. Ava Liliana Petrosino. Christopher William Pickles. Louis Pimentel. Rocco Nelson Pizarro. Luke Daniel Ralph. Aliyah Jane Ramadan. Daniel Thomas Reed. Camden Allen Ryland. Nicholas Dario Restrepo. Caleb Hunter Roten. Baldwin Alberto Ricard Regali. Aiden Daniel Riley. Angelia Melis Rivera. Cadence Ann Roberts. Sophia Lawrence Robinson. Catherine Ray Roach. Brian Humberto Rodriguez. Kevin Antonio Rodriguez.
Jacqueline Marie Rogers. Noah Andrew Rolston. Sierra Ryder Romero. Emily Rose Rondo. Joshua Alexander Mora Rosa. Alessa Michelle Rosario. Tristan Alistair Ross. Gabriel Alves Rossi. Catherine Sarah Roy. Matthew Vincent Roy. Patrick Kenneth Roy. Julia Garvin Rossi. Jack Michael Robert Rubino. Harrison Nathaniel Rupp. Zachary Dylan Ryan. Callie Vaughn Selfrank. Anulika Sahu. Sadie Grace Salafia. William Christopher Sams. Caitlin Alice Saracen. Alexis Nicole Schlesinger. Peter Joseph Shadoni. Hunter Michael Scott. Emma Kate Scully. Alexandra Grace Shea. Kyler Patrick Shea. Allison Elizabeth Sherlock. Aaron Junwan Shin. Emma Elizabeth Sakari. Sophia Marie Saletti. Luke Burton Sistek. Luke Henry Stad. Anna Yanlon Stewart. Alessandro Richards Ignacio Sutera. Leah Ashley Tenenbaum. Zachary Thomas Thorne. Brady Michael Tiarano. John Philip Tedisco. Connor Tedisco. Jessica Ellen Torname. Michael Francis Tortolano. Zachary James Traficanti. Liam Patrick Trundy. Gabriella Federlin Ulisi. Amna Umar. Zachary Emiliano Vallejo. Nina Marie Vargas. Phoenix Daphne Mariu Ventura. Ozias Benjamin Verminski. Lauren Shizuko Vincent. Sawyer Yefin Walker Smith. Alexander Michael Walsh. Jackie Wan. Brian Grady Waters. Andrew David Webster. Jacob Blaine Welch. Allison Claire Westcott. John Leonard White. Ashley Louise Whitehouse. Anna Sophia Wong. Henry Choi Wright. McKenna Claire Zanakis. Sarah Jane Yonchak. Zoe Isabel York. Yusef Zawawi. Jacob Charles Nevins. Cole Lincoln Giles. Leo Sebastian Nakami.
Hannah Riley Martin.